It's been a while, almost 2 years. Where have I been? Honestly, caught in the grind, caught up in life, and somewhere along the way I stopped something that I really like doing. Hey everyone, Distiller Greyling here, one of your favorite home and hobby distillers. Today I'm not jumping into how-to tutorial or recipe or new flavors. Today it's personal. I'm going to tell you where I've been, why I stopped distilling and what brought me back. If you sometimes feel that life pulls you away, you're not alone. Let's talk about it. We moved 1,200 kilometers from Vanderbilt Park in Gauteng to Strangion in the Western Cape. New area, new town, new environment. I changed careers completely, stepped into a different role, head of operations and maintenance at a water and waste company, and things got tough. I got so caught up trying to do everything right at work, at home, that I started to lose sight of what really made me happy. And I didn't realize it at that stage. My distilling gear is still 1,200 kilometers away at my parents' house. I stopped fermenting and I stopped distilling. I even stopped dreaming about new recipes. And somehow I stopped creating. Everything just stopped. So not so long ago, my wife said to me that these days you're a little bit more edgy and you're not really as fun and spontaneous as the guy that I married. And I didn't really took it up at that stage. And then she said something that made me think. She said that sometimes I have to watch my words when I'm with you. And that hit hard. You think you know everything and you know what's going on, but you're letting the people that you really love down. And she is my person, she's my world, and I was letting her down. Then she said something to me that made me think and caught me completely by surprise. She said, "Why don't you start distilling again?" And my first thought was, I don't have time. I'm so busy with work and after hours that I don't have time. And then she smiled at me and says, "Let's make time." When you lose your spark, sometimes it takes someone special who loves you to reignite it. And that was it. That was my moment. That made me realize that I just not stopped distilling. I actually stopped decompressing. I stopped having that something that can relieve my stress and be something that's me. Distilling was not just a hobby, it was actually a part of who I am. I enjoyed doing new things. I like the experiments, and most of all, I like teaching. I like to show the people what I'm doing, and maybe somewhere out there it can help them. I don't know. And I've got real positive feedback from all the people that has been watching the channel. So somehow I did something right, and that made me realize that I think it's time again. I think it's time to get the still out and reignite that spark and start creating again. I used to dream about opening up a craft distillery, and I let that go. I'm not chasing commercial anymore. But you know what it means now? It's more creativity, more freedom. So this channel is going to focus on home and hobby distilling. It's going to be more experiments, more fun, more mishaps. I don't know, but it's real and it's raw, and it's going to allow me to share things with you that I might have not even think about, because thinking about commercial, always thinking of all these rules and regulations, and hobby and home distilling is about the freedom and about the creativity. So I'm really excited about that. So taking all of that, what can you expect out of this channel? I've got a plan and I want to be focused about it. So I've set myself a target of 100 videos every second Friday for the next 200 weeks. Yes, it sounds like a lot and it sounds like a long time, but that's my commitment, and that's what I want to bring the fun back into this whole channel. And I'm going to look at fermenting and distilling and flavor infusions. And then I also want to do local visits, to wineries and distilleries and see of this Western Cape culture that we have here, what is available and what I can share with you guys as well. I want to go to a winery and ask them, how's fermentation different from winery to fermentation for the distillery? And I want to share that with you guys. And I just want to make it fun. This channel is going to be revamped and reignited to be a home and hobby distiller's dream. This channel is not just about making alcohol. It's about doing something that you enjoy, that brings joy to you. It's about the people who love processes and curiosity and doing something with their hands. It's for the curiosity, the creative and the passionate. And whether you're a long-time hobbyist or just joining, I think this channel might be something for you. Somewhere along the line, we will get a space that will fit right into what you need. And I'm very happy to share that with you guys. Now I want to hear from you. So pop me a message down in the comments. How long have you been distilling? How long have you been watching this channel? And what do you guys expect going forward? Is there something specific you maybe want me to do? If you're a local here in the Western Cape, hey, hit me up and let's meet. Maybe we can distill together. This won't be a perfect polished channel, but at least it will be real. You will see the good runs, the great runs, and the not so good runs. You will see the mishaps and you will see the learning. And that's what I want to bring at the end of the day, is that sense of creativity and learning. And maybe something I can learn from you guys as well. So as always, just drop it down in the comments and I'm more than welcome to share it with the rest of the guys. For those of you who stuck around while I was gone, thank you very much. You guys don't know how much it means to me to see the channel still grow, even though I wasn't around. If you stumbled upon this channel just now, welcome to the journey. I'm so glad you can be here. We are not just relaunching the channel, we are reigniting that spark. And I'm so glad you guys can be there to share this journey with me. Just like a good spirit, sometimes you need time to rest, to settle, and to come back stronger. I've rested, I've reset, and it's time to distill again. If this sounds like a journey you want to be part of, please subscribe, hit the bell button, and give me a like at the bottom. And as always guys, remember to be awesome, to be kind, and be yourself. Cheers.